Alright, good evening, YouTubers. So, out here in the garage tonight is Saturday night, and had a long, rough week at work, but here I am. And got some football about to start here at 7:30. Go Dogs! Georgia's playing Missouri, so excited to watch that. Having a beer, so cheers. And we got a new project. So I got a bunch of ongoing projects here, so I'm gonna try to video a couple of these. I know I introduced a couple of projects and haven't finished them, but I've been ordering parts, and Amazon's been here every day this week, so I'm off to the races here. So a little ADD at the moment, but I'm gonna get focused and make some of these videos. So priority number one is a project I haven't introduced, but I got to get it done. So that's just how it works sometimes. We've got ants. There's ants everywhere. Florida is bug crazy. Absolutely bug crazy. And we've got ants crawling all over the place. So we've been getting a lot of rain. We had 10 inches of rain the week before last. And there was never a tropical storm named or anything like that. But it rained and rained and rained and rained. And when it rains like that, the bugs just go nuts. So we've got ants crawling in the house, outside the house, in the garage. They're all over the place. So we don't have pest control. I had pest control company come years ago, and they would charge you $90, and they'd show up and spray a little bit of stuff here and there and disappear for 3 months or 2 months. And it just wasn't worth, the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. So what I've done is I've done some research, and I'm gonna do my own pest control. And you can't do it with stuff that you buy at Walmart. They don't sell the good stuff. And even the specialty stores, and what I mean by that is like Ace Hardware or Home Depot or some of those other stores, they don't sell the good stuff. So to get the good stuff, you got to go online and buy it, and that's what I did. So years ago I did this, and I used some bug killer called Tall Star, and I'm here to tell you that stuff is fantastic. That's what the pros use, or some version of Tall Star. And what I did some research, and what Tall Star is it contains a bug killer called Bifen. B-I-F-E-N. So I went online, and sure enough I found a bunch of reviews on Amazon about this stuff called Bifen IT. So Bifen is actually what's in Tall Star, and the percentages are a little different and that kind of thing, but the best bang for the buck is this Bifen IT bug killer. It kills mosquitoes, ants, spiders, whitefly, chinch bug, probably everything. There's a whole list of bugs in the instructions that it kills. So while I was on, all I have is a pump sprayer for my weed killer, and I'll cover that in another video. So I went on ahead online, and while I bought the Bifen, and got me a 1 gallon pump sprayer, just because I don't think I need 2 gallons. I'll mix it a gallon at a time. It was one of the Amazon most popular pump sprayers. I'm sure it's a Chinese made, cheap $11 pump sprayer, but for what I need, it's going to work just fine. So just a standard pump sprayer. The mixing ratio for this Bifen, they say between a ½ ounce per gallon to 2 ounces per gallon. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to mix up a gallon's worth and just try it out. And I'm going to mix 1 ounce per gallon. So I figured the way I would do that is I like using the caps to measure. So I went in the house and I got me two ounces of water, and I'm gonna see how much. Hang on, let me look at this here. Ounces, 2 ounces, yes. So I'm going to see how much this cup holds in water, or this cap. So it looks like it holds about an ounce. So that'll work just fine. So I use the cap to measure the stuff out so I don't have to mess up a measuring cup. And we'll mix some of this stuff up, and then I'll try to figure out how to set the camera up, and we'll just treat the garage and right outside the garage here a little bit and see if I can see how it works. We got ants in the house, so they're coming in through the garage from what I can tell, and then going in into the house and around the tile and into the kitchen, and they're all over the place. So let me mix some of this up, and then we'll get busy spraying and killing some bugs. Alright, so I got my water, got 1 gallon. Got my bug killer here. Probably should shake this up. So let's get the cap back on. Shake it up. Alright, so we're going to fill the cap. It's a little bit thick. And that ought to do it. So that was 1 ounce per gallon of water. Got a sprayer. Alright, and now we're going to go kill some bugs. So I'll try to set the camera up, and we'll see how this goes. Alright, so we got a bunch of ants here. They're crawling like where the garage doors are, where they go down. They're also crawling through the cracks and the expansion cracks in the concrete. So the way I'm going to tackle this is I'm going to make a barrier across the whole front of the garage, and then I'm going to spray all these cracks and around the house out here by the garage, and even the cracks that go out across the driveway. And then once I get that coated, I'm going to go around the inside of the garage, around the interior at the wall, at the base, and spray all that. So here we go. There we go. I'm going to coat the whole apron here of the garage. Alright, so that does the perimeter of the garage. Now I'm going to get these expansion cracks. Alright, looking for ants. I don't think it kills them instantly. I think this stuff is designed to get them over time. So we'll see. So next I'm going to go around the interior of the garage here and spray a little bit. Alright, so I got all that covered. So hopefully that'll get us some ants killed. The doesn't have any smell to it that I can really tell unless I smelt the concentrate after it was mixed. It didn't really smell. So what I'll do is I'll monitor that a day or so, and I'll leave a link in the description below for the Bifin IT and the pump sprayer if you're interested and don't have a pump sprayer. And I'll report back with the results, but this stuff is supposed to be fantastic. So I'm going to spray in the house tonight as well. I'll spare the video details of that. It's, you know, pretty self-explanatory. Just cover the outside, basically the baseboards in your house, you know, around the baseboards, and maybe where trash cans are and stuff like that, where ants will congregate up and try to attack something. And then I'll report back to you. But this stuff is supposed to be awesome. I can see that the ants are starting to die a little bit already. And I'll just monitor them as I go and report back. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. It helps me out. And we'll report back with any details either in the comments or maybe a follow-on video when I do it again, or just to check in with you and tell you how it went. But I appreciate it, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. So one more thing I wanted to add to the video is label your pump sprayers. So if you have weed killer in one and, I don't know, water in another one, or bug killer in another one, label them so you know what's what, because you never can remember, at least I can't. So this one's labeled bug juice, and I have another one labeled weed killer or weed kill. So I might know what's in them, but you know, my daughter might not know, and my wife might not know when she grabs one. And you don't want to be you know, spraying weed killer in your house. So anyways, a little bit of tip there, and if you mark it with a Sharpie or a paint pen, it won't wear off very fast. So just a little tip there. Use a label of some type. All right.